Last year, Uruguay lost to Romania in the final place playoff for the Rugby World Cup. But the country does lay claim to one outstanding achievement. Montevideo Cricket and Rugby Club proudly claim to be the oldest outside Europe.
El cricket para mí forma parte de mi vida.
The cricket club is a huge part of my life. Ever since I can recall, I've been a member here. I used to watch my father playing and spending wonderful summers with friends, many of whom are still very good friends of mine today. And having the opportunity in my life to be a small part of this club is just incredible. And this year is even more special, and a moment to be remembered.
Originally founded as a cricket club in 1861 by English immigrants, rugby was quickly adopted by the locals. This year marks its 150th anniversary, and one man who has been a member for a large part of that time is 90-year-old Jorge Frechero.
For me, it's a true honour to have played here. I don't think there were that many players of my time left here. I thought I'd be able to meet some of them here today, to share some of those times. But from that team, there's just one player left, and that's me.
The first match in our historical records was against a club called Buenos Aires Football Club. Eventually, we started having different matches in many sports, like cricket, rugby, hockey and tennis, all against the same club. The men at the time used to cross the Rio de la Plata River so many times that once the superintendent of the Uruguayan police decided to put everyone in prison, thinking that they were smugglers.
Yo diría que el Cricket Club es pionero aquí en Uruguay, es el decano.
I'd definitely say that the Cricket Club was the founder of several sports here in Uruguay.
Que continúa practicando. Seguro.
There's no doubt that it was certainly the founder of football and cricket.
O sea que es un club que hacía
athletics was also a sport practiced at the club. So, being such an old club, it was logical to be one of the first to promote those sports that are still practiced nowadays.
The club has over 500 members, including former Uruguayan international Pablo Lemoyne, who decided to postpone his retirement for one final season as a mark of gratitude.
Tengo 35 años, me duele todo.
I'm 35 years old. Every part of my body aches, but I felt that I needed to play an extra year in the club. It's like a kind of moral responsibility, the need to give something back to the club. Although I also think that personally I've got so much from the club, like my training and structure to my game, that I might never be able to repay that.
Thanks to the dedicated work of the countless generations of players who have passed through La Blanqueda's doors, the club has a distinguished history, and another chapter will be written later this month, when two of their rising stars will represent Uruguay at the IRB Junior World Rugby Trophy in Georgia.
Creo que de alguna manera demuestra que aquel espíritu inglés tiene algo de...
The club has some of that British spirit that rugby has, and the famous philosophy that says the impossible doesn't exist. After reading the historical records and people's accounts, it's then when you realise that it must have been hard for all those in charge to keep this club going. It was difficult dealing with a lot of the problems back then. And today, we're growing, and this is undoubtedly the greatest legacy they've left us with.
El legado más importante que nos deja.
If you're wondering which other clubs make up the rest of the top 10 oldest in the world, here they are. But if you know of any older, get in touch.